So now the Balasans and the Nithyananda Yogis, the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, will be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with us all the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through initiation. So in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And we will be manifesting the following powers. The third eye power of seeing with your eyes blindfolded. So what is the third eye? It is a cosmic browsing center just located in all of us between the eyebrows. So once when initiated by an incarnation, we can effortlessly express these powers and literally see through the third eye without even the help of our two eyes. And the next power we'll be demonstrating is the power of body scanning. So let us now understand what are Shaktis. So in Veda Agamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis. So manifesting these Shaktis are described as a system, a method, and a science for the human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and literally have access to the various states of consciousness. So Shaktis, they manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are divine and you need to manifest. It is not manifested from the cognition that you are a man and you need to reach divine. So that is the difference. So first we need to see the marked difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. So Shaktis, they express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru. Siddhis are the powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment. So Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are manifested when you are literally on the path to enlightenment. So Shaktis of Paramashiva, they manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after you receive the initiation from the avatar, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and they divert you from enlightenment. So Shaktis are permanent, Siddhis are not permanent. So who is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. So as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya or the five cosmic acts of Shrishti, the creation, Sthiti, the sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, the rejuvenation, Throbhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, the liberating grace for all the living entities. So if you see, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, as the 1008th living incarnation and the representative of Paramashiva and reviver of Kailasa, the ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. So ever since the beginning of this civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. So it was where the signs of enlightenment and powers were lived, taught literally as a lifestyle. So for the first time in the modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking, never accomplished before. So this knowledge and science of the manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from generation to the next generation through initiation by the enlightened Gurus. So Supreme Pontiff, being recognized as an incarnation at a very, very young age and being trained and taught these sciences by all the Gurus, which are now seeing on the seeing in the picture. So literally to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions of people to manifest this science of manifestation. So it is like in various disciplines, Supreme Pontiff was trained in Vedanta, in Tantra, in Sri Vidya, in Yoga, yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, the Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana. So, in these various disciplines, he had received the initiation directly from the Guru Parampara. So, how do we awaken these divine Shaktis within us? Yes, if you see, every ultimate truth, every cognition, jnana, which is mapped into your consciousness, the prajna, it manifests as a possibility and power of every being. Prajnana.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional
सर्वासामपि दीक्षां मुक्तिः फलमखण्डितम् अविरोधात् भवन्त्येव प्रासङ्गस्तु भुक्तयः. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 97.
Yes. So we're now moving on to the 4 aspects of evidences for the science of our manifestation. The Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truths which are revealed in source scriptures. The Apta Pramana, the experiences and results of the Aptas are authorities of Hinduism. The Vedic rishis and scientists who time tested and verified the science. The Atma Pramana, or the account of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. This millennium's avatar personal experience of our manifestation, and the Pratyaksha Pramana, or the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So, Vedas and Agama. So, Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. So, they are the pure science where these ultimate truths are explained, and Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. So, Vedas and Agamas, the Veda Agamas are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. So, they are the ultimate, the eternal, the unchangeable truths. So, any reference cited from these scriptures are called as the Shastra Pramana. So, let us now witness the unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye by the adolescents. So, before that, we will know the various references from the scriptures. So, first is the Shastra Pramana from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. कपालान्तर्मनोन्यसतिष्ठन् मीलितलोचनः क्रमेण मनसोधार्ध्यात् लक्षयेत् लक्ष्यमुत्तमम्. So the translation says, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshya, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva. Yes. So joining with us is Ma Biraja, the Nithyananda Balasan.
Yes. So the Apta Pramana for the power of third eye comes from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verse 8, where Bhagavan Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, "Na tu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva sa chakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram." The translation goes, "But you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence." In the Hindu Purana, the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, where Bhagavan Sri Krishna initiates Arjuna in the power of third eye to behold Sri Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, which is the vision of his own cosmic form. The 11th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which contains description of Bhagavan Sri Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Sri Krishna through the third eye.
So now we listen to
inside and outside broke. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything just became so alive. The idea, something is inside.
Yes. So now we'll witness the experiences, the Sakshi Pramana directly from the Balasans of the Nithyananda Yogis, Nithyananda Order. So let us witness the Sakshi Pramana, the demonstration of the power of third. Yes. So we have Manitya Virajananda and Manitya Yoga Pranananda who's joining with us. Yes, so whoever is watching the live in the YouTube, you can go ahead and start posting your comments, your questions in the YouTube live chat. Yes.
Yes. So along with me over here, I have Maniti Brahma Yogananda, and she's going to assist in throughout the power of the third eye reading. So along with me over here, I have the medically tested eye band. So you can see in the front, there's a black color sheet, and if you see at the back, um, there's two sockets. There's two sockets and there's two holes. So basically, once you add the eye band on, the eyes goes there and gets locked up. And you can see the thick sponge which is covered all around the eye, all around the eye band, which is comfortable, nice and squishy, and also which does not let any sort of light to pass through in. So this is same eye band, but Ma Brahma Yoga will be putting it on me for the power of third eye reading.
Yes, ma'am. Rija, are you comfortable?
Yes. I request Ma Brahma Yoga to push the eye band itself down. Yes. So all the viewers who are watching currently right now, are watching with us currently right now, I request all of you to post any emojis that you like, or number patterns, or letters, sentences, words, anything that you like for me to read for from the third eye. Yes. So the latest comment which is posted in Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel is by Arul Rangasamy has posted, "Hi Ma, please scan my mother. When will she be able to return home?" Sure, yeah. Right after the power of third eye, we'll be doing the power of body scanning, and at the time, surely the Balsans of Nityan Gurukul and Nityan Yogis will scan and tell you when will your mother will return home to you, yeah. Yes. Nirang and JS posted something like that emoji. And Kanagar Ramasam is posted, "Dear Swami, when will my stocks increase? Having some loss in stock market." Hirendranath is posted, "Please bless my grandma Prabhavati that she leaves non-vegetarian eating and starts eating only sattvic food." Cheng Ki 1 is posted, "Ma, I chose to manifest SJP right now. I choose to manifest uh, okay, 3 with 6 zeros, US dollars right now. Thank you so much. I love all of you." And Alu Rangasamy has posted, "Quantum entanglement." Murali V has posted, "Swami." Okay, Jayaraj SP has posted, "Swami Nityananda." Niran NG has posted, how to come there? I can't live in my country. Please tell me. Namaskar emoji. Yes. Jaira Jairaj SP has posted, Kailash Mudalwar Nithyananda, my life, my vision, Nithyananda, live, miss you. So, yes, so Brahma Yoga, I would like you to verify whether the comment section which I've read is 100% correct, or
Yes, whatever you read till now is all correct. Everything is 100% correct.
yes. So Vasanti Muthanarayan has posted, ma, please a body scanning for me. Sure, ma, we'll do a body scanning for you. Arul Aswan is posted, okay, what to say, downward looking smiley emoji, a heart and a namaskar emoji. Yes. So all of you witnessed the power of Toya reading, and now I request Ma Brahma Yoga to remove the IBAN, and she can show all of you that the IBAN is still the same, completely intact to the black sheet. Yes. So now we'll be moving on to the next power, the power of body scanning, after a short break.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, power, being, Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
Yes, we will now move on to the next power of the body scanning. So the Shastra Pramana, it says, Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tatvani yani nilayam dhyattvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts and the ultimate universal divine power. Paradevi is revealed, the supreme power manifestation happens. So next is the Apta Pramana from the sacred scripture. So where it says Terayar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. So one day a man was suffering from severe headache and he comes to the sage Agastya for healing. So Agastya, he uses this power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of his headache. And he reveals that there is a small type of frog which is called Terai sitting in the person's brain. So Agastya immediately instructs Teraya, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. So after the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, and thus he gains the name Teraya. Yes. So the next is the Atma Pramana, Bhagavan's own experience. So on the 22nd of December 2019, His Divine Holiness, he revealed how he himself used this power of body scanning on him, paraphrasing in his words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened and where the balance has to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. So here you can see the Sakshi Pramana, the experiences and the extraordinary manifestations to the initiated disciples. So each one of their experiences who have shared it in the official Facebook page. And now we will move on to the live Sakshi Pramana with our Balasans and Nithyananda Yogis who are going to be joining with us. And I request each one of you to start posting who would request for a body scan as a comment in the YouTube live chat. Yes. Yes, now we have Abalasans joining with us.
Yes. So the comment section is already flooding. Yes. So um yes. So Hirendranath Ayas requested for a body scanning for his grandma, Ma Prabhavati. Yes, I request you Ayah to get her confirmation whether we can do the body scanning for her or not. Just acknowledge her. Yes. Gauri Tangavel, Ma is posted body scanning for my mother. Yes, same thing, Ma. I request you to have just inform your mother. Just acknowledge her that we are going to do a body scanning for her. Yes, so Vasanti Muttanarayan is posted, Ma, please body scanning for me. Yes, Brahma Yoga will be doing a body scanning for you. Okay, Ma Jalandhara Stita is requested for a body scanning. Yes, Ma Mahavidya will be scanning you. Ma Jalandhara Stita. Kannagu Ramasamy is posted body scanning for me. Yes, Ma Yoga Pranab is scanning for you, Aya. Yes, so Arul Rangasamy Aya is also posted for body scanning for his mother. So I request you, Aya, to get the permission from your mother that we're going to do a body scanning for you. Yes. Hindranataya, yes, once the Balsans finish scanning for the person who they're assigned to, surely they'll be doing for you, yeah?
Can I go ahead?
Yes, ma, sure.
Okay. So Nityananda, Ma Jaladithananda, and this is a body scanning for you, Ma. Overall, Paramashiva is showing your health is good, immunity is also good, ma. But your hair loss is happening for your anxiety and your worries. You have to do a completion with your health actually. So that hair loss is just a sign of your body. It's giving you a symptom like a knock knock, just to tell you how to really complete with yourself, complete with your health, and you need to have little more food in the day. Add greens and specifically neem. Take some neem juice, or if you can just take a few neem leaves in the day, that will help.
Yes, I did the body scanning for Vasanti Muttunarayanan, and what Paramashiva revealed to me is that your blood is clotted in a lot of areas for you. So you should and that is happening because of the amount of chemicals you're getting in your body through the food and through the oxygen around you. It's like everything is full of chemicals and pollution and everything. Like because of that, you're getting a lot of blood clots. So Parameshwar revealed that whenever you sleep, you should put the smell of camphor and sleep, and that will help you. And otherwise also in at home, like for whenever it's possible, keep the smell of camphor, and take 3 spoons of haritaki every day. If you do these two things, then it will become completely fine.
Yes, wonderful. So, yes, so Hirendranath has requested for body scanning, like he got the permission from his mother. Yes, Ma Brahma Yoga, you'll be scanning for Hirendranath Aya's mother. Name Ma Prabhavati. And also Gauri Tangavel, Ma also got permission from her mom. Yes, so Ma Mahavidya, you'll be scanning for Ma Gauri Tangavel's mother.
Yes.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Yes. So I did the scanning for Kanagu Ramasamy Aya, and Paramashiva has revealed that you have specifically requested for a body scanning telling that you're infected with COVID and that your lungs got infected. Paramashiva revealed that it is actually because of a lot of toxins, Aya, that your body is reacting and having the symptoms, any pain, anything which you're experiencing is just because of a lot of toxins in your body. So you have to really detox your body. Paramashiva reveal you have to flood your body with liquids, a lot of liquids, but at the same time, you should also eat food to support your body to fight this virus. So just drink a lot of water and flush out your flush out all the toxins from your body. You can do this alternative day. One day you can eat, and another day you can be on a liquid diet. So your body it will get balanced. And Paramashiva also revealed that you have to drink castor oil, castor oil with warm water, and that will really do the detoxing for you. And sleep with a wet cloth on your stomach every night. You will be healed, Aya.
Wonderful.
Yes. Mahabrahma Yoga, you can go ahead.
So I did the body scanning for Hirendranath's mother, and what Parashiva revealed is that your mother, she like her body is really stiff, especially her bones. They're really stiff, and she's not able to move them. Like anytime she moves, it hurts a lot for her. And Parashiva revealed that how she can stop this is for her to heal completely from it. She should every day in the morning, the moment she gets up, she should get eucalyptus oil and like mix eucalyptus oil with coconut oil and heat that up, and then just do like she should do a massage on her whole body. She should do a massage and like massage for at least 1 hour continuously. She should be doing massage, and then after that she should go and she should immediately take a bath. And then also Parameshwar revealed that after every meal she should take at least 1 spoon of haritaki, and she'll see that and soon she'll heal from this. But after she heals from it, she should if she wants she can continue this, but she should also start doing the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. She doesn't have to do all the asanas, but whatever is possible for her, she can do that. And she should not stop the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. She should continue doing it every day as much as she can with all the bandhas and everything, and she'll be fine.
Yes. So, Nithyananda, so Ma Gauri, for your mother, Ma, Paramashiva is revealing that actually she hasn't shared this, but she feels pain in the abdomen region when she's eating. So please first tell her that it's nothing to be worried about. She's fine. Paramashiva is showing some of her thought currents that she has been thinking she's really under. She's okay. What she really needs to do is she needs to improve her digestion system. So the abdomen region, it's the stomach and the rest of the organs that are there. Please make sure that she's taking haritaki and at least 1 spoon a day, and that will really really calm her down. Give her a couple of days and she'll be fine.
Yes. Um, yes, so Ma Jalandhar Sthita has come back and she has commented saying that yes, thank you, Ma. Yes, I have been using extra neem, adding it to each meal. I will try and eat more too. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate your input and the light you shine. Yes, wonderful, Ma Jalandhar Sthita, for coming back. And yes, I can see a lot of people who are requesting for body scanning. Yes. Vinodini Ramalingam post Nithyanandam, I need a body scanning. We'll be grateful if I get one. Yes, sure, Aya. My yoga prana will be doing the body scan for you. Yes, so Kandugu Ramasamy is also has commented saying that thank you, really kind of you. Wonderful, Aya. Thank you for getting back to us. Yes, Vasanti Muttu Narayan Amma has also commented saying thank you, Ma, and Nithyanandam. Yes.
Yes. So I did the body scanning for Ma Vinodini Ramalingam, and Paramashiva has very clearly revealed that Ma, your lungs are really infected. Means that you've been inhaling a lot of polluted air for past few weeks, and that is really affecting your lungs. You don't feel anything. Just sometimes you feel the suffocation, but you don't feel it's something big. But your lungs are actually getting affected because of that, and it's slowly it's not functioning properly. That's why you feel really weak. When you feel suffocated, you feel like you can't. Sometimes you feel like really just stuck, like you can't move throughout the day because of this. So Paramashiva revealed it is a lot of toxins which has entered your body. So just do the detoxing by doing the Trinetra Kumbhaka for 11 minutes every day in the morning, and you will completely be healed. Paramashiva also revealed that you should take haritaki and neem juice. Haritaki in the night after eating, before as the last thing, just before you sleep, you should eat haritaki, and the first thing in the morning you should take is neem juice, and you will be healed of this problem.
Yes, so Vinodini Ramalingama. Yes, so looks like whatever the third eye has showed is like the quickest way where you can get rid of the problem. Yes, so Hirandranath Daya again has come back asking, please scan me, Hirandranath. Yes, Ma Mahavidya will be scanned for you, yeah. And Rahul Aswani has also posted, please scan me for a body scanning, please. Yes, so Ma Brahma Yoga will be doing the body scan for you, Rahul Aya. And Geeta Ravi has also posted, do a body scanning for my father who's affected by COPD, please heal Ma. Yes. Ma Yoga Pran will be scanning for you, Ma, for your father.
Geeta Ravi, I request you to just get the confirmation that you have asked your father before doing the body scanning, and as it is our integrity to make sure that the person has agreed to do the body scanning before we do the body scanning. So just please get back to us and share whether you got your father's permission, and then I'll be doing the body scanning.
Yes. So for Hirendranath Ayya, this is a body scan for you. Paramashiva is revealing that your upper back, especially behind the shoulders, is starting to pain a lot, and what you need to do, of course, the healing has begun, but what you need to do is now be careful of your body mass index and start doing yoga. It's actually happening because of uh, the the body weight ratio not being aligned and the posture in the way you sit and move, which is why this upper part is starting to hurt. So immediately start doing PVK, which is the Prathama Vignasa Krama, and you'll find that on Swamiji's YouTube channel, also morning 4 a.m. IST. So please follow that, and you'll be within 24 hours or so, the pain will lower down.
Yes, I did the body scanning for Rahulaya, and Parameshiva revealed to me is that you're having a lot of hair fall, and what you should do for that is every day on your scalp mix coconut oil and mix coconut oil with a little bit of vibhuti and heat that up a little bit, and like it doesn't have to be really hot, even a little warm is okay. Mix it with a little bit of vibhuti and just massage it on your whole scalp, and after massaging it on the whole scalp, if you have an atmalinga, just like put that on your head and for 5 minutes just like do self healing. Otherwise you can keep your hand directly on your head and do self healing, and in about 2 or 3 weeks time your hair fall will stop.
Yes. And Ma Geeta Ravi has shared that her father has agreed for the body scanning. Yes, Ma, I did the body scanning for your father. And Paramashiva very clearly revealed that your father is not being active, and because of that, the first thing which is affected is his thighs. So his thighs are really stiff, and now he finds it very hard to move. So if he's sitting for some time and he stands up, he finds it really hard, really painful, because his muscles are starting to become very inactive, and that is affecting his full body also. And that is also and because of him, he's starting to become very lethargic, and because of that there's like a layer of pitta formed in his stomach, which is also his stomach is becoming bigger day by day with more fat. It's not good at all for Aya. So he has to do a lot of detoxing. Detoxing means he can continue eating food, but he has to do intense yoga and drink neem juice, castor oil, and take haritaki every day. So Paramashiva revealed he can continue eating normal food, but he has to do intense yoga along with castor oil, haritaki, and neem juice. So this is what Paramashiva has revealed.
Yes, so Arul Rangaswamy yes also requested for body scanning for his mother. Yes, so my yoga friend will be scanning for you, Aya. And Dwight Payan has also requested, please do a body scanning for me, ma. Yes. Ma Brahmaya will be doing for you, Aya. And Mahesh Aya, yes, ma Mahavidya will be doing body scanning for you. So meanwhile, as the Nityan Yogi scans and reveals, Arul Aswani Aya have asked a question. Thank you, ma. That's correct. Thank you for scanning, ma. But I don't have an Atmalinga, ma. How to get an Atmalinga, ma?
So Nityananda, for the Atmalinga, actually, Swamiji is even blessed that you can have any stone of the shape of a Shivalinga, just of the size of a finger, and be part of the Vishesha Diksha, which happens in the Kailasa's Paramashivoham program. You can see the schedule on kailasa.org events section. It is a completely free initiation and diksha that Swamiji is giving to the entire world. So you can see the schedule and be part of that one-day program on the Vishesha Diksha. In fact, it's a 16-day program. I would recommend you please participate always. If you cannot, you please come to that one day on which the Vishesha Diksha happens. With this stone, you can select one of your own, whichever one you like, and you can bring that to the program. That is one solution. Another solution, which is more recommended, is if you can be and visit any of our Kailasa's centers, Paduka Mandirs, Adinams, or Kailasas themselves. and they will be able to help you, give you an Atmalinga, which is the original one with the stone. So I would say start off with contacting a local center. Again, whose contact information will be on kailasa.org. And if you can't meet anybody, any of the devotees, any of the Kailasa's official members, or the Mahants or the officers, you can then come. You can also come participate through the program, regardless of whether you go to a center or you pick up a stone for the initiation for the Atmalinga to become your own. For your Atmalinga to become your own, you have to come be part of Kailasa's Paramashivoham one-day event of Vishesha Diksha.
Yes. And so I did the scanning for Arul Rangasamy Aya's mother, and Paramashiva revealed that from past few weeks actually, she has been experiencing a headache, and it is not just like a normal headache. It's like something which is like straining her eyes also. So it's like her eyes and her head. It's like she feels something like really pulling her whole head and eyes. So it's really something really painful for her. And Paramashiva also revealed that her back is stiff. So she is experiencing a lot of back pain whenever she moves around. So the Paramashiva revealed the only solution for this is she has to put a wet cloth because there's a lot of heat in her body. Paramashiva revealed because of that only she's experiencing a headache because of a lot of heat. And so the stiffness is because she is not moving her body and being active. So Paramashiva revealed that she has to start doing yoga, stretching around, and putting a wet cloth on her head. And she also has to drink a lot of juices. She should still continue eating, but less solid, more liquid. This is what Paramashiva revealed, Aya. I request you to get back. And I can also see many people posting. Whoever is requested for a scan, please put your legal name, and then we'll definitely be doing the scanning for you.
And for Mahesh Aya, very quickly just telling you what Paramashiva is revealing is your health is really deteriorating actually, and this is because of your diet, food habits, eating a lot of outside food, and lots of drinks and cold drinks. So immediately, please cut down on that and go to Sattvic diet, which is no onion, no garlic, vegetarian food. Ideally, if you can prepare something home, that would be really better because that will really support you and improve your health.
Yes, like your Shama Pramita. Yes.
So I did the scanning for Dvaipayan Aya, and Aya, what Paramashiva revealed to me is that every night, like around the time you go to sleep, you will suddenly get like this really bad headache, and you don't know like how is it happening, what is it, why is such a bad headache coming, and nor is any other doctor able to find out why. So Paramashiva revealed that why you are getting this really bad headache in the night is because you have a lot of incomplete situations which happen throughout the day. A lot of incompletions from the day is like it's not getting completed from you. You're just like forgetting, trying to forget it, but you're not completing with it. So because of that, it's affecting you, and every night before you go to sleep you're getting a bad headache. And not only is it causing you to get a bad headache in the night, but even in the morning it's really hard for you to get it because of that. So Paramashiva revealed it every day before you sleep, or not only before you sleep, whenever anything happens throughout the day, then and there just complete with it with that person. But if that is not possible, just drop it then and there and complete with it within yourself. And if it doesn't happen throughout the day, then in the night time just do mirror completion. Sit with yourself with the mirror and just do completion with. Yes, Nithyananda. So sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. So now we'll be moving on to the next segment of the program. So knowing more about the divine feminine consciousness and Devi Parashakti.
Yes, Ma, so nice to be joining you in this segment for the introduction to Devi Parashakti and also how you can manifest the breakthrough through the Akashic reading. Thank you, Ma. Go ahead.
So we'll now invoke the Devi's presence by chanting the Lalita Sahasranama. Sinduraruna Vigraham Trinayana Manikya Mauli Spurat Taranayaka Shekaram Smitamuki Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhyamalipurna Ratna Chasakam Raktotphalam Bibratim Saumyam Ratna Gatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam.
Now I'll be chanting the translation of this beautiful shloka. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in vermilion, red body with triple eyes sporting a crown of rubies, studded with the crescent moon, a face of all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup, brimming with mead, and the other holding a twirling red lotus.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivam. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you.
Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham.
So we'll move on to the next Dhyana Sloka. Arunam Karunatarangitakshim Dhrutapashankusha Pushpabana Chapam Animadibiravrita Mayukai Rahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani.
And now the English translation. I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. And she holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as Anima for race, and she is the self within me.
Yes. So Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti, the cosmic mother, and it is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. So the source where the Big Bang and the black holes go on, and Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy, the source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, and in which all of us are going to literally merge.
Out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form of as the Nijavatar, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving us boons, healing us, fulfilling our past, present, and future, and delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
Yes. So, in the words of Parashakti herself during the Akashic reading revelation on the 12th of May 2021, Parashakti herself says, rising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as a part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda, I took the Nija Avatara here. To give good boon to everyone, to bestow all the goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samraja Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nija Avatara. With great compassion, I am blessing, people to do good to all of you. I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nija Avatara.
And Parashakti continues describing Raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, and expression of existence. From the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana, and growing as the four Vedas, expanding as five Panchabhutas, beyond the six chakras, filling as the Gotras of seven Rishis, expanding as eight directions, existing as the nine Grahas, blossoming as the 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom, and to do good, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you.
So let us now understand how to receive Devi Parashakti. So when she is giving the darshan, literally you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at the moment. And she is right there in your screen. And so always let us receive her traditionally. So the traditional way of receiving Parashakti is the tambulam, having the traditional tambulam ready. So the tambulam is a plate full of having two betel leaf, one banana and one betel nut and one coin which is called as the traditional dakshina. So keep all these things and arrange it in a plate and keep it right in front of the camera when the darshan is going to start. So in Hindu tradition, this traditional dakshina, it can be even of any lowest value. For example, in Indian money, it can be even 1 paise. In US dollar, it can be even 1 cent. So let us understand what is the significance of this traditional dakshina.
Yes. So when you offer that to Devi after darshan is over, and then you can do the namaskar and then eat the banana leaf, betel leaf and betel nut and take it as prasadam immediately. Collect those coins, all the coins, anything that you offer to Devi Parashakti, and you can send it to the Nithyanandeshwara Los Angeles temple or the Kailasa in Los Angeles in the US. And this betel leaf, the betel nut, of course, it might look really small for all of you, but in just a few days, you will realize how much it adds to the sacred sentiments being created. You will understand that really Devi Parashakti is there, and you will not take the Devi Darshan for granted. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been reviving rituals, the science of rituals from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, because this beautiful science mapped out by the ancient scientists and rishis of Sanatana Hindu Dharma have broken the monotonous, unconscious mentality that each and every one of us are carrying. And they remind us to raise ourselves to the powerful cognition. It will break all of our unconscious behavior.
Yes, so this is how you need to be setting up the tambulam when you're getting ready to receive Devi for darshan. So you can actually take a plate and set up 2 betel leaves, 1 banana and betel nut and have 1 traditional coin and arrange it in a plate and keep it right in front of the camera and have arati ready so that when the darshan is starting, you can show the arati to Devi Parashakti and melt in devotion while you're receiving Parashakti to receive her and the Akashic reading revelations. So with that, we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program, understanding more about Akashic records. What are Akashic records?
Yes. So Akashic records are created in space, and whatever has happened in time is there as a file. Nothing can be destroyed. Now, all of us have to understand that none of our actions, even our plans, thoughts, emotions, words, nothing can be destroyed. Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything that has happened, everything that is happening right now, and everything that will happen.
Yes. So Akashic records are the verbal, the visual, the 5-dimensional document. So whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. So all the information that you collected from all of your words is in your DNA. So you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste your time doing the same actions again and again in your life.
And the Akashic reading is not a prediction. It is a reading from the cosmic archive. There's no such thing as past, present, and future, and beyond space and creation, where destruction happens simultaneously. In the dimension of time starts past, present, and future, but in the Akashic records, there's no past, present, and future, and that is why everything happening, is yet to happen, is all clearly already recorded.
Yes. So in Swamiji's own words, nobody has a right to comment on these readings. Nobody has a right to read these readings. Nobody has a right to interpret and comment on these readings. So they are complete unto themselves. So for anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, it does not need any special practice other than listening to these great truths, readings again and again. So when you listen, naturally your negative logic is penetrated, broken, and these great truths, they settle in your inner space and they make you live enlightenment.
As the avatar of Paramashiva, he has graced the humanity with the blessings and darshan in the form of Devi Parashakti. He is revealing the answers to questions to yearning seekers as solutions, breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. Any answer given by Devi Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough for the receiver.
So we'll now move on to the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference for the Akashic readings. So it is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 61 and Sutra 84. Akasham Vimalam Pashyan Kritva Drishtim Nirantaram Shabdhatma Tat Kshanat Devi Bhairavam Vapurapnuyat.
Yes, and the English translation? Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze from the third eye without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of infinite space, Bhairava.
Now we'll move on to the Apta Pramana, the reference from the Hindu Purana Mahabharata. So the Hindu Purana, it narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya who reveals the Akashic records of Vidura. So the story of his birth. So sage Maitreya, he accesses the Akashic records of Vidura and he tells him that he was not an ordinary man but an incarnation of the Yamaraja, the Lord of Death. So he was to play the part of a Sudra for at least 100 years because he was cursed by a sage, Manduka Muni.
Yes. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has beautifully described and explained to each and every one of us these cosmic truths of the Akashic reading and the benefits of the Akashic reading if you are present or you are participating in the Akashic reading. So when you are, all of your actions, everything is collected in your DNA. And just to understand all of the patterns you have and not to waste time doing the actions again and again, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has gifted these Akashic readings to humanity. Accessing the DNA code, reading the Akashic records, will be useful for you to be liberated from your default future, bringing an end to binding cognitions, known and unknown suffering, leading you to experience enlightenment and Paramashivoham.
Yes. So the most important thing is the initiated Balasans who you saw few minutes back. So they were reading out they were doing the power demonstration session, but they can only view the Akashic records. So, however, only an incarnation, an avatar can alter, can edit, can upgrade and change the Akashic records as how we want. So during the Darshan and Diksha, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he literally blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per our own prayers. So that is the beauty of this whole Akashic reading session.
Now, in summary, what will you be able to experience during the Akashic readings today? This is the most accurate and unbiased answer to any question about your life, your destiny, your purpose, or any everyday part of your life even. You can be spiritually healed of physical and emotional problems with just a look or a word. You can understand the reasons behind your life happenings, receive blessings to fulfill your right desires, and get the clarity to redesign your future.
So, with that, we'll be understanding and knowing how to ask our questions when an Akashic reading session is happening, where how to post our questions in the social media platforms, various official accounts to ask our questions to Parashakti.
Yes. So we can start off on YouTube. So many hundreds of you log in on YouTube to all the live programs. If you want, you can make sure that you should become a member of Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Once you become a member, you can ask your questions in the super chat on the live YouTube video. So on this live YouTube video, if you are a member, once you have joined as a member, you can ask on the super chat and ask your questions to Devi Parashakti.
Yes. So you can also connect with Parashakti and post your questions. If you're not in the YouTube, you can go to the Facebook official page, Kailasa's SPH DGM Nithyananda Paramashivam page. So once you become a follower, you can go down to the live stream and in the comment section, you can post your questions and whatever requests. So it may be a health related question or your career, your business, your whatever you want to ask related to the purpose of your life, your future. You can ask your questions as in the comment section under the live stream in the official Facebook page.
Yes, and if you are a frequent user of Twitter, then you can also make sure that you are following the official handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which is at Sri Nithyananda in Twitter, and make sure that you're following and subscribing to all the notifications. And today, if you'd like to ask your questions, if you'd like to request the boons and blessings of Devi Parashakti, you can go to the live feed on Twitter and use the hashtag ask the avatar for your question. So you can tag at Sri Nithyananda, reply to the live feed, and use the hashtag ask the avatar for your questions, your boons, your blessings, anything that you want to request Devi Parashakti.
Yes, so you can also go to the official Instagram account, Sri Nithyananda, and follow Sri Nithyananda on the Instagram. And once you do that, you can ask your questions in the comment section when the live reading is happening under the live stream in the Instagram official account.
Yes, and perhaps you're not on any of these platforms, but you do have a WhatsApp number and you'd like to still ask your questions and request Devi for her blessings. You can go to kailasa.org in the left-hand corner of your browser on the main page of the main official website, kailasa.org. You can ask your questions to Devi Parashakti, ask the questions, you receive blessings on through WhatsApp. So you can go there, and as you can see, there's a widget for WhatsApp. You can go there and go through the process and send your prayers to Devi Parashakti.
Yes, so these are the various ways how we can connect with Parashakti today when the live darshan is starting. So with that, we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program after a short break.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. You will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Yes, Nithyanam everyone, welcome back. So now we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program about the Supreme Pontiff's revelation on this huge cosmic deluge, the Pralaya, what the humanity is still going through, and Parashakti's revelations of what is the solution to this. So the humanity is still undergoing the after effects of the cosmic deluge, the Pralaya. So thousands of deaths due to the global pandemic, an emerging fungal pandemic, along with the record numbers of natural disasters, have taken a huge toll on humanity's collective psyche, leading to increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues.
So what has caused this behind this? How could we have avoided this? What is the solution for this? In this segment, let us go through a scientific and statistical understanding of Devi Parashakti's revelation on the cause of the Pralaya, the disease.
Yes. So if we know the current status of the world right now, so almost more than 3.8 million total number of deaths, with 175.9 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 pandemic killing the humanity, and worst affected countries are the United States, India, and Brazil.
And the number of COVID cases within India itself has crossed over 29 million, and the number of COVID deaths has crossed over 374 million. The number of people falling into poverty is over 75 million since the year 2020.
So India is literally suffering from this suicide and depression rate. So it's the sixth most depressed country according to the World Health Organization, and 6.5% of the population literally suffering from some form of mental illness. So, and also the suicide rate of 10.9 for every 1 lakh people. So, suicide is one of the biggest causes of deaths in the age group between 15 to 24. And the average suicide rate in India is 10.9 for every 1 lakh people, which is really sad.
As you can see, there have been an increase in natural disasters all over India, cyclones, and even the third wave is approaching very soon in India.
Yes, so here you can see the dead bodies which are being floating in the river Ganga, and which are not able to be burned. So literally, this is the situation of India right now, and how could we have prevented this? So let us now watch the small video clip of Parashakti's revelation on the 31st of May.
இரண்டாயிரத்திருபத்திரண்டு வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய்த் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதைப் புரிந்துகொள். இந்தப் பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Yes. So let us now understand the English translation of what Parashakti has revealed, the revelation. For this huge Kirimi Bojanam, hell not come to India in 2020 itself. I had planned to do Padayatra throughout India and the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swamiji. They chased the captain of the ship out of the country, and see what is going to happen.
These are the revelations that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had envisioned for the Padayatra in 2017 itself.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year. I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020 there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature. 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village. What do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. How the Buddhism spread? 10,000 monks walking from village to village. What will happen? That's only monks. Here, power manifesting 10,000 people. The whole village will be manifesting powers. Just want to enjoy India and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, next year January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower, and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet. This will be the Balalayam. And after the Mulalayam is built, this Balalayam will serve as a Utsava Murti Sannidhi, where the Utsava Murtis will be worshipped and where the Archanas. See, in the main temple, there will not be any Archana or anything, because just for Darshan itself, there will not be time. Like Tirupati, you can only have Darshan and Arati, the camp for Arati. No other worship is allowed in the main temple. Because 12 Abhishekam is going to happen, 12 Kala Abhishekams. So continuously the rituals will be going on. People can have only darshan. They will not be able to involve themselves in any ritual. Other than darshan, nothing else will be allowed. So all the archana, all the other offerings, like people will offer the archanas and other, everything will be done to the Utsava Murti, which will be kept in the Balalayam, the present Balalayam, present structure. So people can spend time here. That will be more like a main darshan. This will be like energy darshan, where you can give letter, get response. So by next year, the Balalayam will be ready. So 2019 full year, I will be conducting the programs and everything. 2020 will be the one full year Padayatra, walking. From next year, Jayanti, means 2019's Jayanti to 2020's Jayanti. Full year, Jayanti to Jayanti will be Padayatra. Before that, we will make 10,000 people power manifestors. It will be sannyasi, brahmachari, grihastha, all put together. 10,000 people will be walking. What a scene it will be. I think that is the only way the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be done. I need to get into the ground where people can see me, where they are living. I can't be waiting for people to come where I am living. Now I am sitting in one place to prepare these 10,000 people and make this science completely user-friendly. For that only I am sitting and working. So I have given 2 years for me now, 2018 and 2019. So 2020, before that 10,000 people will be ready to walk with me, manifesting powers. We will literally solve every person's problem in every village. The way we are walking, the path, route we are taking, physical healing or mental healing, or it's a too big visualization. How will you visualize? What will happen if 10,000 power manifestors enter into a village and ask people, tell me your problem now, come on, let's sort it out. Understand, 1,200 years before in Tiruvannamalai temple carvings, how the baby will be in the womb in 2nd month, 3rd month, all that is detailed way carved, it is there. Which scanning machine was there in those days other than the third eye? Very detailed carvings are there. Even Srirangam temple, the whole carving is there. Srirangam temple gives a week by week the whole picture of male baby and female baby. Any of you have seen that? Srirangam Rangaraja Mandapam, it very clearly portrays. There will be one Rangaranga Gopuram. In that next to Rangaranga Gopuram, there is a Rangaraja Mandapam. We have already.
The Supreme Concept of Hinduism, from the age of 10, has been enriching people and preparing them for this Padayatra to save them from this pralaya. It is not just from 2017 when he revealed his vision to the world, but from the age of 10 itself.
Yes. So from that age, Supreme Pontiff has been enriching and enriching the science of enlightenment through his powerful discourses. So you can see from the 16th to 17th of November 2005 in Chennai, Anandam Selvathai Kodukkum, Bliss attracts fortune. So he has given this discourse.
And again in Vellore in Tamil Nadu on the 19th of November, another massive discourse.
Yes. Prapanjam Shakti Arpudangal. So again in 2005 in a place in Rasipuram in Tamil Nadu, he has given a discourse on what is the need for the Guru.
And again, the 21st of November 2005 in Namakkal, Tamil Nadu, another discourse with thousands of people in attendance.
Yes, so you can see the masses who are literally attending the darshan and the live discourses with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the November 2005 in Salem, Tamil Nadu, when he was conducting the Nithyananda Spurana program.
Again, Nithyananda program with thousands in attendance, Swamiji initiating and blessing so many people.
And on the 25th of December in Tiruvannamalai, where Swamiji's birthday celebration, you can see literally thousands and thousands of people like around the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism waiting to receive his darshan, and the 29th Jayanti celebration on 2006 in Adi Kailasa Sarvagna-pita.
And the 4th of January 2006, again, Jayanti celebrations addressing a school in Tiruvannamalai.
And again, this is one of the Nithyananda Spurana programs which Swamiji is conducting in the Tamil Nadu, and the Guru Purnima celebrations.
And Bhakti Spurana program again.
Yeah, so this is a testimony to where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism literally has spent his time, life, and energy in reaching out to people in various ways, reaching out to children in the form of little Anandas, in the form of Saptayaham, the rituals, the fire rituals were conducted across the various ashrams and campuses and adinams across Tamil Nadu. You can see the Supreme Pontiff himself is offering the Purnahuti to the Homa offering and the live darshan, which he is giving to lakhs and lakhs of people. So right from 2004 and till now, he's been continuously reaching out, enriching the see the Saptayaham performance of traditional art forms, which was conducted in Salem, and on the 2006 in Adi Kailasa Sarvagna-pitam, again the Supreme Pontiff is conducting the Nithyananda Spurana program. Literally lakhs of people waiting day and night to listen to his discourses and receive his darshan. But however, if you see, the anti-Hindu elements have really made it impossible to do the re-energizing process by driving him out of India.
Now we will watch Devi Parashakti's revelations on what is the solution for this great pralaya.
2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதை புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள், ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Yes, as we look around us, we see what the Vedic civilization has forewarned us. Yes, so Kali Yuga is the worst of all the 4 yugas, where man itself will be his worst enemy. So if you see in the Kurma Purana, ancient scripture, where the sage Vyasa, he echoes the Rishi's declaration saying, Idam Kali Yugam Ghoram Sampraptam Pandunandana Tato Gachami Devasya Varanasim Mahapurim Asmin Kaliyuhe Gore Loka Papanuvartinaha Bhavishyanti Mahapapa Varnashrama Vivarjitaha Nanyat Pashyami Jantuna Muktva Varanasim Purim Sarva Papa Prasamanam Prayaschittam Kalo Yuge.
In the Kurma Purana, the sage Vyasa echoes this declaration. The translation goes, this Kali Yuga is the worst of the 4 yugas. And in all the worlds, people are sinful and forget the dharma of 4 varnas and the 4 ashramas. In fact, men are so sinful that no prescribed penance atones for this great sin. The only place which is free from such sins is the great city of Varanasi, the Mahapuri.
Yes. So the Kurma Purana, it states how Lord Rama, Paramashiva himself, is the avatar, and it very clearly says in this verse, Brahma Krita Yuge Devasthrethayam Bhagavan Ravihi Dwapare Daivatam Vishnuhu Kalau Rudro Maheshwaraha. Brahma is the presiding divinity or Devata for Krita Yuga. In Treta Yuga, which is the second cycle of time, it is Bhagavan Ravi, the Surya, in which appeared Sri Rama. In Dwapara Yuga, the third cycle of time, the presiding divinity is Vishnu. And in the Kali Yuga, the fourth cycle of time, the current age, the presiding deity, the avatar is Rudra, Lord Maheshwara, who is Maha Sadashiva.
So on the 2nd of January 1978, Paramashiva himself, out of his deepest compassion to protect humanity, descended into the form in the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam.
So in 1979 would have been too late. So let us now watch this video.
And I tell you, O Hindus, don't be afraid. I am back with the same signs. We are going to be rich. It is not lost. Just the last minute climax. Before it was going to be put off, have happened. (1979) would have been late. 1979 would have been late. If I had time, I would have sent only ambassadors. Because no time, I have to get up and come directly. O Hindus, feel blessed. Science is not dead. It is available. I have everything needed to bring that science back to life and establish its legitimacy.
Yes, the Avatar's advent on the planet was to protect the world from the great cosmic deluge and to take the humanity to the new age, the Satya Yuga, and to give that superconscious breakthrough to humanity.
So now we listen to Parashakti's readings on 30th.
ஓம் உலக மக்களே கேளுங்கள். கலி முற்றி கலி கழிந்து புதுயுகம் சத்தியயுகம் புறப்பட வேண்டிய காலம் வந்ததனால் வந்திருக்கின்றது இந்த பெரும் பிரளயம். கவலை வேண்டாம் மக்களே. நித்யானந்தன் வடிவம் தாங்கி நாமே இங்கு வந்திருக்கின்றோம். நித்யயுகம் செய்வோம். நித்யயுகம் சத்யயுகமாய் மலரும் இங்கு. ஆனந்தமாக இருங்கள்.
Yes. So what is the translation of Parashakti's revelation? So people have matured and over time has come for Satya Yuga to happen. So this great pralaya has come. Don't worry people. In the form of Nithyananda, I myself have come here. I will make Nitya Yuga. Nitya Yuga will blossom as Satya Yuga. Be blissful.
For this huge hell, Kirmi Bojhanam, not to come to India, 2020, I had planned to do the Padayatra to India in 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swamiji.
Yes. So in order to prepare for this, the avatar began the Padayatra at the mere age of 10 years.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began enriching people one person at a time with the truths of the sacred scriptures and secrets of higher living, initiating many sannyasis, disciples, and power manifestors.
So even as the Supreme Pontiff was 14 and 15, all of his classmates recalled the yatra where the Supreme Pontiff led all of them from Gudiyatham, Tamil Nadu to Tiruvannamalai, his birthplace, and a huge spiritual pilgrim site.
When the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was 19 years of age, all his fellow monks at the Ramakrishna Mutt recall the yatra where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism led them from Chennai, Tamil Nadu to Tiruvannamalai, his birthplace, and gave them an unforgettable pilgrimage trip experience.
Yes, so the Supreme Pontiff continued walking the length and breadth of India, reaching more and more people and preparing each one until he founded the international mission, the Nithyananda Sangha, to revive Kailasa internationally on the 31st of December 1999.
And here you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism when he established the first Kailasa enlightenment ecosystem in Tiruchengood, Tamil Nadu in South India on the 14th of April 2001.
And in 2003, Avatar continued his mission to enrich people across various sects in the world and with intensity and dedication.
With even crowds of thousands would attend his discourses despite not even understanding English. Here you can see a discourse in Brazil where most of the audience didn't even understand the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's words, but were so connected and moved to tears.
Yes, in 2004, the Avatar led his disciples into Himalayan Yatra, visiting temples and initiating them into the superconscious breakthrough. You can see in these pictures.
And subsequently, the Avatar personally organized and led yatras yearly and guided individual souls not just to physical spiritual sites, but supernal spiritual realms.
Yes. So in 2006, the Padayatras were taken to the next level with the Kodikan Radayatra, with crores of people participating and impacted by the Nithyanandeshwara and the Nithyanandeshwari deities, traveling from city to city. You can literally see the Ratham, the chariot in which the deities were carried from city to city, village to village, enriching people, blessing and healing people. So we can watch a small video clip of the Kodikan Radayatra. Yes, now you have watched the clip where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself took on the Kodikan Radayatra and blessing lakhs of people, and he is doing the Abhishekam to the Sanctum Sanctorum of the Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti and the Swayambhu Nithyanandeshwara in Bangalore in the southern India.
The deities were energized as Achavataras to radiate the energy of Paramashiva and Parashakti to create the Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Pita as a ship to save humanity from the great Pralaya. These deities that were on the Kodikan Radayatra are the ones that Swamiji himself established as the main deities in Adi Kailash.
So if you see, these are the various deities which was directly consecrated and the Prana Pradishta was done. The Kailasa in Tiruchankodu, Adi Kailasa Sarvanapeetham in Bangalore, and the Kailasa in Hyderabad.
In 2008, the Avatar created and energized the Nithyananda River, the Ananda Lingam, which would protect anyone who bathes in its waters from the deadly COVID-19 disease. And here you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself.
जनमसहस्राक्षाय च जगधन्मने जनमो गिरिशाय विष्टाय जनमो मीढुष्टमाय च शुमते जनमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय जनमो बृहते च वर्षीयते जनमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने जनमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय जनम आशवे च जिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीघ्राय च नमः ऊर्ण्याय च वस्वन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च दीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च परजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च अपगल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्ध्याय च नमः सोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमः उर्वर्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्वेप्याय च अवसान्याय च नमः वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रतिश्रवाय च नमः आशुषेणाय च आशुरथाय च नमः शूराय च अवभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिणे च वरूथिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्णवे च प्रवृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने च शुधिमते च नमस्तीक्षेषवे च इधिने च नमस्काय उधाय च सुधन्वने च नमस्कृत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूत्याय च सर्वस्याय च नमो नाद्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः कूप्याय च भट्याय च नमो वर्षाय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईर्ध्याय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेश्म्याय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च ओम नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः ताम्राय च अरुणाय च नमः शंगाय च वशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय च दूरे वधाय च नमो.
And then in 2009, the Avatar held another Kodikan Yatra and garnered international attention, creating a movement where
நின்பதம் கண்ட என் மனோ நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே நின்முகம் நீனைந்து இங்கு நிர்மலமாகவே ஆனதே இதய சக்கரம் அனகதமும் இனிமையோடு திறந்ததே நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே. மற்றவர் கண்டு மறைகள் எல்லாம் கழன்று விசுத்தி அதுவும் அசுத்தியாய் பொறாமையோடிங்கு ஏக்கத்தோடப்பா புண்ணியம் எல்லாம் போனதே எரிந்தவயிரும் ஏக்கமும் சேர்த்து விசுத்தி அசுத்தியானதே விசுத்தியை தீர்க்க விமலனின் பதம் விரைந்து இங்கு வரவேணுமே நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்ய சத்குரு நித்யனே. ஆமை பூகுந்த எண்ணகந்தினை பொறாமை பூகாது காக்கவே
Wherever the Avatar's feet have graced the planet Earth, the seeds have been sown of super consciousness.
So with 1,000 and plus Kailasas ecosystems and Sarvagnapitas, billions of people worldwide, the Avatar has established it, and you can see in the map Kailasa in Erode, which was the first ecosystem established by the Supreme Court of Hinduism, the Adi Nithyananda Sarvagnapitam. So you can see the Adi Kailasa Sarvagnapitam in Bangalore, India. The Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai.
The Kailasa in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes. So we can see the deities and the ecosystem which was personally revived by the Supreme Court of Hinduism. Kailasa in Los Angeles in USA. Inauguration of the Kailasa in Los Angeles. So His Divine Holiness, he inaugurated the first location for Los Angeles Adinam in the year 2005. And after the rituals took place, the devotees offered Pada Puja to him.
Here are more photos of the deities in Los Angeles.
And the Kailasa in San Jose, which was established by the Supreme Pontiff in 2009, where the Nithyanandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwari deities and is exactly resembling Madurai Meenakshi temple was consecrated by His Divine Holiness, installed and energized directly by him. So you can see these various pictures of the temple in the Nithyanandeshwara temple in San Jose.
In the Kailasa in Seattle, where His Divine Holiness himself consecrated all the deities, including the Nataraja.
Yes. So you can see the Seattle Adinam, a very powerful energy center for the people in the Pacific Northwest in US region. So where these deities were also consecrated and installed by His Divine Holiness personally. And Kailasa in Houston, Texas. So with the blessings, Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Hindu temple was consecrated through Prana Pratishta on 2017 of Feb 24th on the Maha Shivaratri day. You can see the beautiful Linga, Swamiji and the Meenakshi in the Kailasa in Houston, Texas.
Yes, and so then the Kailasa in Charlotte, USA, Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Supreme Pontiff Hinduism blessed, as well as in New York.
Yes, you can see Kailasa in Washington, D.C. The deities in Kailasa in Toronto, Canada. These deities were personally carved, personally installed by the Supreme Pontiff himself. And Kailasa in Oklahoma, Kailasa in Phoenix, in St. Louis, the Kailasa in Oman Adinam, a home temple, which was called Oman Shivagangai, Kailasa in Dubai, Kailasa in London, UK, Kailasa in Scotland, in Netherlands, in Slovakia, Belgium, Luxembourg, Kailasa in Austria. You can see Kailasa in Germany, in Italy, in France, in Switzerland, in Mauritius, in South Africa, in Salem on the 12th of November, where Supreme Pontiff himself established this ecosystem. You can see he himself is doing the various rituals and initiating sannyasis, doing the Maheshwara Puja. And this is in the Kailasa in Hosur, which was established in February 2008. Kailasa in Pattanam, a part of the Salem ecosystem. Kailasa in Varanasi. Kailasa in Rajapalayam, which is one of the most important ecosystems in Tamil Nadu. Kailasa in Rajapalayam, where Swamiji himself is conducting the sessions, the homas, and healing people. Kailasa in Hyderabad. Kailasa in Kerala. And Kailasa in Gujarat, the Yogini Sarvajnapeetham. Kailasa in Thiruvanmiyur. Kailasa in Tirunelveli Alangulam in the southern part of Tamil Nadu. Kailasa in Chennai, Tambaram. Kailasa in Chennai, Avadi. And you can see these various deities. Kailasa in Melbourne, Australia. In New Zealand. Kailasa in Singapore. Kailasa in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kailasa in Guadeloupe. Yes. So Supreme Pontiff has literally created the sovereign order of Kailasa with thousands of sannyasis with no discrimination against the caste, creed, and religion. Yes. So this shows how the Supreme Pontiff has literally spent his life, his time, his whole energy to enrich humanity just to revive the Sanatana Hindu Dharma and to protect the humanity. So with that, we'll be coming to an end of this segment and we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program after a short break. So thank you everyone. We'll be right back after a short break.
Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda, everyone, welcome back. Yes, we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program. How can we offer a deep love and gratitude to Parashakti when she's right there giving us the darshan and revealing the truths and Akashic readings for us?
Yes. So,
Yes.
first of all, let's understand the significance of an offering, doing this seva for Devi Parashakti today. Offering is a gift of divine, gift of pure love, devotion, oneness, and it consists of two parts. One is giving, and the second is accepting. Only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Offering is not made out of fear nor out of greed. When Avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand love played out for only the purpose of enlightenment.
Yes. So with that, we'll understand what is the significance of gold, and before that, we will invoke Parashakti. Induni baveda karavakni nayanam syat pankajavarabayajapakshasarayuktam angahimabhushanavicitravasanam syat tungamakutojvalamanonmani swarupam. Yes. So
Yes,
moon-like
the meaning.
face. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I'll just wait. The moon-like face, holding Veda's books on fire, and in eyes, with lotus flower gracing and blessing hands, and one hand with the japamala, beautifully decorated with the jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining Bing crown. Her name is Manonmani. This is from the Moola Agama, Manonmani Dhyanam.
Yes, we have the next Dhyana sloka from the same Moola Agama of Manonmani Dhyana. Dhyaye Devi Trinetram Sashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadanam Savye Padmam Varadamapare Chapayam Chakshamalam Divyairabharanai Vibhushitadanum Brahmadi Pujitam Devi Meva Manonmanim Pratidinam Kamartadatrim Shubham.
And the translation: I meditate on Devi with three eyes glowing like a moon and hold the Vedas, lotus and gracing with the gracing and blessing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and many gods and showers auspicious boons for all actions every day.
Yes. So let us understand the significance of the divine element gold. So the Atharva Veda beautifully says, triply born by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was heard. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of enlightening and healing. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity.
Yes, gold is present in all the scriptures, Agamas, Vedas, Shrutis, and Smritis in the Itihasas and Puranas. It is in all Hindu scriptures, and it is abundantly told the most auspicious and the purest metal, which purifies even the being. In the Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold. Ritual feasts were offered in gold bricks, and one was to be saved from life-threatening illnesses. Gold was to be offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in an abundance used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold, and the streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses, cows were dressed in gold.
Yes. So Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of rivers of gold. Indus River was called Hiranmaya. In Rig Veda, the river Saraswati was called Hiranyavarthini in Atharva Veda. Gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold, decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years and it lasts forever.
Yes. So now let us chant the brief Shastra Pramana for the E-Hundi.
Yes. So the first offering is E-Hundi offering. So Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Bhashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini.
And the translation? Devi is fond of true devotion and realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion and she removes all fear.
Yes. So if there is any fear in the minds of devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. And it is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. Here it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of the divine is known and understood very clearly. So the need for Devi worship becomes stronger. So you can offer this e-hundi offering at any amount at your own capacity to Parashakti and receive her blessings. So you can offer your gratitude and devotion by offering your kanikai, especially, and your name will be chanted out when the puja is offered to Parashakti. So this e-hundi offering is also available as a super chat and super sticker option in the YouTube live stream, which will be guiding you into a walkthrough after we read out all the sevas. The next offering is the Sankalpa chanting. So I'll be reading out the Shastra. Tayaitan mohyate vishwam saiva vishwam prashuyate saya chitta cha vijanam tushta rudim prayachadi.
The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives the knowledge that leads to salvation, and she gives wealth in materialistic sense. So this is the Sankalpa for offering, this is the Pramana for the offering of Sankalpa.
Yes. So you can offer the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, and receive the blessings of Parashakti. So you can go to the tiny.cc/devi-offerings and actually list out all your names, your family members, your friends, whoever you want to offer this puja. You can post your names and your names will be chanted in the Sankalpa during the Sankalpa chanting and the puja is offered to Parashakti. So this Sankalpa chanting is only $1. So you can make use of this opportunity to get the blessings of Parashakti. So the next offering is the offering of Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. So the Lalita Sahasranama verse, it says, Nama Parayana Prita, means she who likes the reputation of her various names.
Yes. And this offering of 1008 names of Devi Parashakti, it's a very special and unique archana offered to Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. You can offer a gold coin inscribed with each of the 108 names and receive the blessings to have the Ananta Kalyana Gunas. All the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti will be graced upon you.
Yes. So you can offer this golden coin, which at three sizes, $75, $151, and $251. The next offering is the offering of Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with the pearl, to Parashakti. So the Meenakshi Pancharatnam beautifully says, मुक्ताहारलसत्किरीटरुचिरां पूर्णेन्दुवक्त्रप्रभां शिञ्जन्नूपुरकिङ्किणीमणिधरां पद्मप्रभाभासुरां सर्वाभीष्टफलप्रदां गिरिसुतां वाणीरमासेवितां मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारां निधिम्.
And I'll be chanting the translation in English. I bow down to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crowns has garlands of pearls and face shining like the full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of a lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by the goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion.
Yes. So you can offer the finger ring with a pearl, the Mukta Anguti, Parashakti, and literally be showered by her compassion and pure love in all your business endeavors. So you can now offer it at $251, $501, or $750. The next offering is offering of Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus. So the Kamikagama, it says, all the Kailasa should be wound around with suitable thread and covered with new cloth. So they should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold.
And there are hundreds of scriptural references for using lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. Almost everything in the worship of the ultimate involves a consecration of deities of worship, or meditating on the mudras and asanas used during worship involve the lotus flower, the lotus leaf, the lotus pericarp, and the lotus petals. The lotus is a very divine flower. The Shakti of Paramashiva is also called a lotus, and the base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is considered as a lotus about to bloom, and you can offer the gold lotus in any size you wish to be blessed to have the state power and being of Devi in your inner space amidst any and every adversity in your life.
Yes, so Swarna Padma Pushpam you can offer at $600. The next offering is the offering of Swarna Metti, the golden touring. So the beautiful verse it says, Nakadi Diti Sanchanna Namajjana Tamoguna Padadvaya Prabhajala Prakrita Saroruha.
So here the translation of this verse is, you whose brightness from toenails destroy the darkness of ignorance, from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower.
Yes, so you can offer the touring to Parashakti, adorning her sacred feet, and be in constant gratitude to receive her blessings in any adverse situations, most difficult aspects of your life. So you can offer the Swarna Metti at $750. Yes, the next offering is the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. The Sudha Sarabi Varshini. So she who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, she who gives a pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mangtika represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So you can offer the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry, to the Parashakti and receive the blessings for achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and space of complete completion. So you can offer the Swarna Mangtika at $750. Yes. So the next offering is the offering of Pratyaksha Pada Puja. So the Saundarya Lahari, Sloka 83, it says, Nakadiditi Sanchanna Namajjana Tamo Guna Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha.
The translation goes, the illumining splendor of Devi's toenails dispel the darkness of ignorance in the devotees prostrating at her feet. Her feet defeat the lotus in beauty. The shloka is number 83 of the Sandhavya Lahari, which states that the nails have sharpened by constantly being touched by the crowns of celestial beings who always prostrate before Devi. Tamoguna is darkness, and in this stotram, tamas is indicative of kinds of devotees, and by constantly prostrating at the feet before Devi, their ignorance is removed and they attain knowledge. Offering the Pratyakshapada Puja, the Yajaman will have all of the auspiciousness and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Yes, so you can offer the Pratyakshapada Puja to receive the blessings. So we have the upcoming Guru Purnima Pratyakshapada Puja in the next month. You can avail this opportunity to offer it to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism at $1,008. So the next offering is the offering of Vastra Seva, the sacred cloth offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and Parashakti. So you can offer this along with the Pratyakshapada Puja at $1,008 and receive the blessings and auspiciousness of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So this is a summary of offerings that you can offer today, and make sure that you have the auspicious blessings of Devi Parashakti.
Yes, so this is the compilation of all the offerings which you can offer to Parashakti, the Ihundi, the Sankalpa chanting, the Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the Mukta Anguti, which is the pearl finger ring, the golden lotus flower, the Swarna Metti, Swarna Mangtika, and Pratyakshapada Puja along with the Vastra Seva. So now we move on to the procedure of how to offer all these various sevas to Parashakti when you're going to be having her darshan. So if you're ready to offer any one of these sevas, but you have an intention, but you're interested in offering, but still you need help in manifesting, you can go ahead and click on to this link tiny.cc/bhavasamadhi and fill out all the details and you can seek for your help. And once you're ready to offer these sevas by an online payment, you can go ahead and click on to the link tiny.cc/devi-offerings. So once you're done with making an online payment and offering the seva to Devi Parashakti, you can move to the next link to submit your details for the puja, for your names to be chanted when the puja is offered to Parashakti. The link is tiny.cc/sankalpa 2021. So I'll be quickly taking you through a walkthrough of how to offer your seva through an online payment. So when you click on to tiny.cc/devi-offerings. So when you click onto that link, you'll be guided to this page where it says Parashakti Bhavasamadhi Darshan Donation. So you can go ahead and choose an option. So there are various options of the sevas which you can offer to Parashakti. For example, you're choosing the Pratyakshapada Puja. So it shows $1,008. So go ahead and add it to the cart. So once you click onto the option add to the cart, you'll be guided to the next page, which is now projected. So you'll be guided here and you can go and click on to proceed to checkout. So once you proceed to checkout, you will be guided to the billing details where you need to be filling out all the details required and your order details. And once you do this, you can place your order by clicking on to the right bottom option. So after you finish offering the seva to Devi Parashakti, you are now having the beautiful opportunity to actually write all your names of your family, your friends, your beloved ones in the link of the Sankalpa. So you can go to the Sankalpa link and click on to the next, where you'll be guided to the next page and fill out all the details that are required, your name, your city, your country, and don't forget to select the Devi Bhavasamadhi Darshan option and click on to next and submit this page so that your names would be chanted when the puja is offered to Parashakti. So not only that, we have another beautiful opportunity when the live darshan is happening, and even now you can go ahead with the live stream in the YouTube. And once you go to the live stream, you'll be guided to the live comment section here where you can see a super chat and a super sticker option. So you can offer the e-hundi donation, the as a devotion, token of love and devotion to Parashakti by clicking on to any one of these options and offer it to Devi Parashakti. Yes. So with that, we come to the conclusion of this part of this segment of this program, and we'll be quickly moving on to the next segment of the program after a short break. So thank you, Nithyanandam.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment time. we need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed.
Nithyanandam, and welcome to one and all. Today, we'll be going over a very unique aspect of the de facto spiritual embassies of Kailasa's COVID care protection centers. One needs to understand what is the situation today in the world in terms of health and people's lives. Today, if you see, the KFF.org has published the statistics where one can see that younger adults are more likely to report symptoms of anxiety and or depressive disorder during this COVID-19 pandemic. The graphs that one sees are really concerning, serious, because if you see the youth, the ages 18 to 24, 56%, 25 to 49, almost 50%. So the entire age group till almost half life of today's man's normal life about is more than 50% impacted with anxiety and or depressive disorder, especially because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And then if you see above the 50 age group, from 50 to 64 is almost 40%, and 65 plus is almost 30%. So the entire population of the world affected not only by the physical problem of the corona pandemic, but also because of the mental disorders of anxiety and or depressive disorder because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The average share of adults reporting symptoms of anxiety disorder the average share of adults reporting symptoms of anxiety disorder and or depressive disorder So one can see here The average share of adults reporting symptoms of anxiety disorder and or depressive disorder in 2019 versus 2021. One can see here in 2019, as per the NHIS, it's only 11% of the people, whereas in January 2021, according to the Household Pulse Survey, it is a whopping 41%, which is almost 4 times the number in 2019. The share of adults reporting symptoms of anxiety and or depressive disorder during the COVID-19 pandemic by age, one can see here, indicates a statistically significant difference between adults ages 18 to 24. The data shown includes adults ages 18 plus with symptoms of anxiety and or depressive disorder that generally occur more than half the days or nearly every day. The data shown is for December 2020, and the source is the US Census Bureau and the Household Pulse Survey 2020. One can see here 56% of the ages 18 to 24 adults, 48.9% in 25 to 49, 39% in the age group 50 to 64, and 29.3% in the ages 65 plus. How are you feeling today? Now, when this survey was conducted for various employees, as per the published reports in the hrexecutive.com, a whopping 34% of the employees felt they felt tired more than half the time at work. 34% felt stressed out. Another 27% felt they were burnt out. 22% felt discouraged. 19% felt distracted. And 17% felt depressed. Now, that's a very alarming numbers, statistics for work-life balance, because as one knows, at work, it is not about feeling tired or stressed or burnt out or depressed. One should be feeling enthusiastic and ambitious and successful. Whereas these numbers indicate that we are nowhere in that range thanks to the corona pandemic. COVID-19 is a significant stressor for most Americans as per a national mental health survey, and it is what is called a national mental health crisis, because nearly 8 in 10 say the coronavirus pandemic is a significant source of stress in their life, and nearly 7 in 10 say they have experienced increased stress over the course of the pandemic. 1 in 4 essential workers, which is 25%, are diagnosed with mental health disorders since the start of the pandemic. This is as per the American Psychological Association. And COVID-19 could literally exacerbate doctors' existing mental health burden, because more than 60,000 of the US healthcare workers have contracted COVID-19. 300 have died. An estimated 300 to 400 physicians die by suicide every year. Of the health workers who treated patients during China's COVID-19 outbreak, 50% showed signs of depression and 45% showed signs of anxiety, according to just preliminary research. Self-reported mental health among pregnant women and new mothers, what it indicates is, before the COVID-19 pandemic, 15% reported depression and 29% anxiety. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, that number has grown to almost 41% of pregnant women facing depression, and 72% feeling anxiety disorder. Now, that's not good news for either the mother or for her yet to be born baby. The US cases of depression have tripled during the COVID-19 pandemic. A large study finds a dramatic increase in the number of adults in the United States reporting symptoms of depression during the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of adults experiencing depression in the US has tripled, according to a major study. Researchers estimate that more than 1 in 4 US adults now report experiencing symptoms of depression. Before the pandemic, 8.5% of US adults reported being depressed. That number has risen to 27.8% as the country struggles with COVID-19. One can see here, 76% of the US employees are currently experiencing just plain worker burnout. 57% say worries about COVID-19 have been a contributing factor, and 33% say comparatively worries about political issues have contributed to their burnout. So almost double the number of people are more worried about the COVID-19 pandemic and its impact than even political issues. COVID-19's impact on the mental health shows 78% of the global workforce says the pandemic has negatively affected their mental health. 85% say their mental health issues are causing sleep deprivation, poor physical health, reduced happiness at home, strained family relationships, or isolation from friends. 68% of people would prefer to talk to a robo over their manager about stress and anxiety at work. 76% of workers believe their company should be doing more to protect the mental health of the workforce. So one can see here, even in the workforce, a massive, almost 80% of the people of the workforce expects to be given mental health support. The young workers are hit the hardest, as we are seeing ages 22 to 25, 89% of the youth impacted, 26 to 37, 83%, and then as we go into the closer to middle age, 38 to 54, 73% impacted, and 55 to 74, the elderly age group, 62% impacted. The younger respondents were more likely to say that the pandemic has had a negative effect on their mental health. Now, this information, this survey is based on Oracle and Workplace Intelligence. So one saw where we are in the world today with mental health, stress, burnout, depression, anxiety, depressive disorders. The world literally plagued by it because more than 50% of the population and more than 50% of all the age groups is being impacted not only by the corona pandemic, but also by the accompanying mental health disorders and causing a mental health crisis. Now, this is exactly what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, in his Devi Parashakti Akashic readings had warned months back, and what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, had himself warned in satsangs over more than 2 years back about the onslaught of this corona pandemic and how it would be a pralaya that would engulf the planet, and how to save oneself from its after effects, and how this pralaya is today eating the whole planet, putting people in tremendous panic and worry. What do we do to counter that? Let us see from its very grassroots in terms of what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done for years to prepare humanity, not only to handle this pralaya, but also to take, even at this time, the leap, quantum leap into super consciousness. So to understand that, we will just take a brief look at the contributions from Kailasa's Department of Human Services first, because that's what's going to be at the core of being able to tide over this pandemic.
The Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship, in collaboration with the Department of Human Services and each of the Kailasa's temple ecosystem, consider the right to happiness as the highest right to all the humans. The ultimate goal of Hinduism and Kailasa, which is spearheaded and led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Swamiji, is the material and the spiritual well-being and prosperity for the entire humanity. Kailasa is a place where everything related to super consciousness is revived. All the sampradayas, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived and established in such a way that it never gets lost again. Forever serving the humanity is the only goal of Kailasa. Now, what we are seeing is an amazing picture from 2006, 21st of October, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, along with the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the children of Nithyananda Gurukul, celebrating the auspicious occasion of Deepavali. And you can also see the peacekeepers of Kailasa following a meditation under the sacred banyan tree, the Kalpa Vriksha. This is from 2018, where the peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of Paramashivoham meditation program take part in the celebrations of traditional flag hoisting ceremony. And this is from 2006, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Convention, which is Life Bliss Program Level 2, a meditation workshop that was conducted in Chennai, India. Everywhere you can see how thousands of people are benefited by all the work and the contributions from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And what you're seeing here is 26th of May 2006, where the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on a Himalaya Yatra, which is actually a sacred pilgrimage to Himalaya mountains and up the Kaveri, up the river Ganga. Yes, so this is very interesting picture. In 2011, the temple ecosystem of Tiruvannamalai serves as the driving factor in maintaining the lifestyle of health, wealth, well-being of the denizens of Tiruvannamalai, one of the remaining living temple ecosystems. That is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving till today, the Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham. Yes, and this is from Paramashivoham meditation workshop in 2018, where the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the participants of Paramashivoham program partake in traditional puja or the ritualistic worship. Yes, so this is a beautiful picture where you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is leading the peacekeepers of Kailasa to take part in the Karaseva. Every activity or every activity of Kailasa, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism personally does it and personally inspires the peacekeepers of Kailasa to take it forward and contribute for the humanity. That's what you can see in this picture also, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself doing the Karaseva and inspiring the peacekeepers of Kailasa to physically serve towards the cleaning and construction of the Adi Kailasa temple. By sheer hard work, the Kailasa ecosystems are all established and functioning and serving around the world. Almost in all the continents, you can see how beautifully the Kailasa ecosystems are flourishing and contributing to the humanity. Yes, so this is from 1994, the Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai. Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham is traditionally passed on to the hands of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism from his Guru. And 2017, we have the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reviving the Kailasa ecosystem in Tiruvannamalai, where thousands arrive to celebrate the enlightenment ecosystem and traditionally to receive the blessings from the Swamiji. Similarly, Kailasa ecosystems are established all around the world, including Los Angeles in California, where a 25,000 square feet temple complex housing 80 plus deities is established, and it is one of the largest Hindu temple ecosystems of the world. And this is from Kailasa in Columbus, Ohio, where the first temple established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism outside India. The temple physically came to life in just 9 months. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Devi Nithyanandeshwari and Sri Nithyanandeshwara. And this is from Kailasa in Seattle, housing the blissful dancing form of Ganesha and the largest living Nataraja deity outside of India. This is from Kailasa in San Jose, which radiates the energy of Madurai Meenakshi temple. The chief presiding deities of this temple are Devi Meenakshi, Lord Paramashiva, and Lord Nithyanandeshwara and Devi Nithyanandeshwari. All these temples, the deities of these temples are made, physically made in the Sacred Arts University, and they are all energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. That is why when you connect with these deities, you feel the living energy, living presence of these deities. So this is from the Kailasa in St. Louis, which houses one of the tallest Venkateshwara. This is from Kailasa in Phoenix, Arizona, which is home to over 21 deities with the temple structure of 2,500 square feet. This is from Kailasa in Houston, which is declared as the Parihara Sthala of all the Navagraha doshas. This is the Kailasa in Toronto, Canada, which was inaugurated in July 2011. And it houses all the 63 Nayanmars and 18 Siddhas as the deities. And especially in terms of Kailasa in Toronto, which is active and alive, contributing to the community since 2011 onwards. And it is blessed to radiate the superconscious energy of Kailasa. And the Kailasa goes on providing various temple services to the community, including Annadan, traditional Hindu ceremonies, etc. Now, one of the things that these temple ecosystems provide to the community is the opportunity to do the spiritual routine during the Brahma Muhurta and its effectiveness in overcoming the pandemic fatigue. So before we go to the segment, let's have a short break and we'll be right back.
So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Cures, which our Veda Agamas and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the reviver of authentic Hinduism, has revealed years ago, decades ago. What are the revelations to the world today by Devi Parashakti? First, let us see. I came as Nijavatara. I am blessing you. Listen. People, listen. To do good to all of you, I have taken the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. People of India, listen. Carefully listen. Time after time, Bharatam is Jnana Bhumi, where enlightened beings come. We cannot make Jnana Bhumi as infertile. Enlightened beings have to come. They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites because they are stuck in delusion. We cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos from being destroyed, that is called Adi Kailasa. The ship I did to protect beings from Pralaya is Adi Kailasa because of conspiracy of Drohis and enemies' rule. The captain has to lead the ship. 12th May, Devi further revealed, before 12 years, knowing the great deluge that is going to happen, all Aushadhas, by this Guru Purnima, that Jnana Rasavadam, Navapashana is going to flower. Allow people to come and take dip in the Navapashana flower. People, whoever comes and dip in Vaidya Sarovar, they will not have deaths. They will not have corona. Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day they will come and dip in Ananda Lingam. Listen well to my words, Devi continued. For India, I made ship as protection. The Nithyananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa. O Indians, listen. All those regretting losing Nithyananda Nijavatara without confusion and without talking just as lip service, go to Adi Kailasa. Crores of people will come there looking for health, Navapashana water feast and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if captain is not there, ship is there. How is Kailasa saving lives? When the first world countries closed their doors, their borders, during this massive global emergency, Kailasa is the only nation that has opened its doors to all without exception. Pre-COVID care centers have been established, opened up across the entire India. These include Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Bangalore, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Tiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Puducherry, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Hosur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. The multiple free COVID care centers have opened across India as Kailasa rushes to aid India as India finds itself on the verge of the COVID-19 third wave. Various humanitarian services offered during the pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India, spiritual services offered during the pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India, and cosmic revelations being made on the global pandemic. The free humanitarian services offered during this pandemic in the de facto spiritual embassies across India include medical care in the form of allopathy, Ayurveda, and Siddha medicines, infrastructure to accommodate thousands of people, accommodation for multi-layered quarantine, emergency ambulances, ICU on wheels, personal protective medical equipment, food security management through food banks, and organic farming to sustain that sattvic vegetarian organic diet. This is just a few of the glimpses of what happens in the COVID care protection centers and why you should join the COVID care protection center by registering through the link https://kailasa.org/Kailasa care. https://kailasa.org/KAILASACARE. Let's take a few seconds now to register ourselves at this link and join the COVID care protection centers in the various de facto spiritual embassies across Kailasa, be it Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Bangalore, or Sri Puram Adinam in Hyderabad, or any of the de facto spiritual embassies.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
And if you have registered yourself, then now let's explore further about the COVID care protection centers in the de facto spiritual embassies of Kailasa. The spiritual routine that is an integral component of the daily lifestyle at the de facto spiritual embassies, including Adi Kailasa, Sri Puram Adinam, etc., how it protects you from the pralaya. Members of the Kailasa's protective, preventive, multi-layered quarantine initiative take part every day in the morning spiritual routine in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetham. The morning spiritual routine consists of Nithyananda Yoga, Panchakriya, Nitya Pratyaksha Paduka Puja, Kashayam, Nitya Satsang. The Kashayam is what is called a herbal remedy to boost one's immunity. It is made using naturally occurring herbs which are grown in the organic farms in Adi Kailasa. The morning spiritual routine is the fuel to reach Kailasa. And the chemical changes it brings about in one's system, and the healing it does in one's system, and the biological rhythm it sets in one's system, all of them are very important. Tune your biological clock to the spiritual practices because the chemistry you enjoy inside matters. This is what Bhagavan says. That decides the kind of plane of the universe, dimension of the universe you are going to experience. Kailasa or Patala, Swarga or Naraka. Morning spiritual routine is the direct path to Kailasa. What is Brahma Muhurta? Brahma Muhurta is a period of 2 Muhurtas, time unit of 48 minutes, or about 1.5 hours before dawn. In the Vedic tradition, this period is considered as the ideal time for spiritual practices like prayer and meditation. According to Ayurveda, the time between 4:24 a.m. to 5:11 a.m. is known as the Brahma Muhurta. The very first verse written in any Ayurvedic textbook while explaining about the daily regimen to be followed for health and long life is about the importance of Brahma Muhurta. The pramana for waking up in the Brahma Muhurta is referenced in the Ashtanga Hridayam, which says one should wake up in the Brahma Muhurta for sustaining perfect health and for achieving a long lifespan as desired. The benefits of waking up in the Brahma Muhurta. At this time, a high level of prana, vital life energy, which is necessary for the body, is adequately present in the atmosphere. The activities of the entire world, and especially of the living beings, are yet to be started. Hence, the pollution is at its minimum. The cheerful atmosphere has a considerable effect on the body and mind. Ayurveda has given a deep thought to the daily routine, which, when followed, aligns our day perfectly to express our maximum potential and capabilities. This starts with getting up in the morning. The quality of our waking up decides the energy level for the day. A peaceful, fresh start is always better to a dull, lethargic start with a heavy feeling. Tuning our biological clock to the rising and setting of the sun is the best way for reversing the aging process. Waking up during this Brahma Muhurta puts us in perfect synchronization to the natural clock. Now, next is the Shat Karma in Hatha Yoga. The first step in traditional Hatha Yoga is Shat Karmas, purification of the body, practiced for hygienic and preventive purposes. Have spiritual end in view. Example, Karna Dhauti, practice for cleansing the ears, enables the practitioner to hear the mystical internal sounds. Neti is said to bestow clairvoyance. Shatkarma in Hatha Yoga includes various practices, and they have their origin in Ayurvedic Panchakarmas, which are for purification and detoxification treatment. They affect and activate almost all the vital systems in the body: digestive, respiratory, circulatory, and nervous systems. The Panchakriya in Nithyananda Yoga. What is this component? What does it contain, and why is it important? These are cleansing techniques adapted for the modern lifestyle. They prepare the body to experience the higher states of meditation, ultimately to attain enlightenment. There's better health and quality of life. Modern world with much polluted environment, impure food, ailing bodies, and disturbed minds. This is a solution for all this. The 5 processes in the Panchakriya include eye cleansing, Jalaneti, Sutraneti, Jalabhasti, Haritakki. Netra Shuddhi or eye cleansing, the first process. Eyes are the most used organ of the body. Constantly they are subjected to external stimuli, air pollution, bright lights, and they are overused. The Netra Shuddhi is a very simple technique for eye health. One can do this just 2 times daily, 1 time in the morning and 1 time in the evening. What does it have? You have water being poured in a small container, which can then be upturned over the eye, and the eyeball rotated in the water so that all the toxins or the impurities which are there inside the eye, when the eyeballs rotate, the entire portion gets cleaned. What are the benefits of eye cleansing? It reduces itching, burning sensations, redness, eye strain. It relaxes the eye muscles, cools and refreshes the eyes, leads to clearer vision, reduces the puffiness around the eye, and has a relaxing effect on an anxious mind. Jalaneti is the nasal passage cleansing with water. It cleans the air before it enters the lungs. Thin layer of mucus and fine hair and nose will trap the impurities. This Jalaneti moves the impurities to the throat and the stomach, where the stomach acid eliminates the bacteria. Warms the cold air before it enters the lungs. Humidifies the dry air to prevent drying of the lining of the airways. Jalaneti, one can see, the Jalaneti pot is put on the nostril and the head is tilted so that the water goes from one side of the nose over the bridge and falls out of the other side. The benefits of Jalaneti are phenomenal. It cleans out the nasal passage and sinus cavity, but it doesn't stop there. It relieves the nasal and the sinus congestion and pressure. It leads to easier flow of breath for better yoga and meditation. It actually activates the third eye and improves the ability to smell. The Jalabhasti or water enema. This is a method to flush waste material out of the Bhasti is a process which induces bowel movements that clean out the colon, leaving you feeling cleaner, lighter, healthier almost immediately. The Jalabhasti or the water enema. These are the components for the same. You have the Jalabhasti can with its relevant tubes. The benefits of Jalabhasti or water enema include intestinal tract. It removes the excess body heat, removes old stool, gas, and layers of toxins from the colon, purifies the body to become a clear receptacle for deeper truths, stimulates the pranic energy, making you feel active and alive, leads to a clear mind and healthy, light body for pregnant or nursing women to get the doctor's clearance. Now we come to Haritaki, which in the Nithyananda lineage is literally considered a miracle herb. This is also called Kadaka Pudi in Tamil, and this is a gift to the Nithyananda lineage from the Madurai Adinam lineage. Haritaki is literally a wonder medicine for the brain. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, has declared Haritaki as a prasada, which is served at all Nithyananda Adinams, temples, centers. Anyone doing spiritual practices should take Haritaki. The Haritaki powder, which is made from the seed, parts of the seed of the tree. The benefits of Haritaki include it enhances the buildup of prana, a subtle energy which awakens the non-mechanical parts of the brain. It makes the brain and body fresh, sensitive, intelligent, awareness, removes the body's toxins in a natural way, purifies the blood, removes the fat residues from arteries and veins. It heals diabetes, hypertension, and heart problems. It sharpens the vision, regulates the colon function, soothes the throat, helps and is very beneficial for gums. Next is yoga. When you do yoga, you experience your entire body becoming Amrita Sharira, body filled with nectar. It becomes an ecstatic body just by the air, without any external touch. The Supreme Pontiff of Nidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, Prathama Vinyasa Krama, from Shashtanga Yoga as revealed by Paramashiva. Puja. This is the next aspect of the spiritual routine. In puja, you experience the space of bhakti, devotion, the space of surrender that occurs to you from this I, which is so heavy, to God or Guru. This surrender allows us to drop all the necessary baggage. We sit down and connect with God by performing Rudrabhishekam. O Sadashiva, O God, I know you are source of everything. You are everything, and you are in this body. Let me connect with me. Let you reveal yourself to me. And now we can register ourselves at the COVID Care Protection Center facility through the link https://kailasa.org, kailasa.org/Kailasa Care.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Om
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
And if you have registered yourself in the COVID care protection centers in the de facto spiritual embassies of Kailasa across India, now we will take a look at some of the glimpses of the spiritual routine being performed at Sarvanyapetham. One can see here the members who have enrolled themselves for the COVID care protection initiative are doing the morning yoga, puja, and these actually take up the first 5 hours of anyone's day and is one of the most fundamental and vital practice for any seeker, anyone on the path to achieve enlightenment, to achieve the ultimate superconscious space of Paramashivoham. More glimpses of the people performing the puja. And here one can see more glimpses from the members enrolled in the Kailasa's COVID Care Protection Initiative. Puja materials collected, the people settle down in the wee hours of the morning and doing their Nitya Puja, Guru Puja and Shiva Puja. One can see here conducted, and these are the glimpses from the multi-layered quarantine facility in Adi Kailas Sarvanyapetham. More pictures of the participants doing yoga as well as puja. One can see just that one aspect of the puja and the yoga and the panchakriya, just these few so-called simple components, how they can transform one's life completely, because it is not something that is invented as a cure or as a fad for COVID care protection. It is the age-old ancient system as is declared in the Veda Agamas, in the various scriptures, which long before, literally millennia ago, have discovered the truths of life, of other lives in terms. A holistic approach to health and life, that is what the COVID care protection centers in Adi Kailasa Sarvanyapetham and in various de facto spiritual embassies across India have to offer.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
Kailasa. Listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hindu revivalists, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happen. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
And while we are waiting eagerly for the satsang by of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, let us look at what the whole crux of education in the Hindu system of education, what is the core, what it comprises of. Education is known to be the key factor to enabling upwards socio-economic mobility and the strongest means of removing poverty. The right education is crucial to the well-being growth of not only every child, but to humanity as a whole. The Gurukul system is known to be the knowledge transmission system of Hinduism, one of the pillars which kept and standing as the world's most ancient living civilization. Through Kailasa's Department of Education, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Gurukul system is being revived in its entirety. Means living in the Guru's home. The Gurukul system is rooted in the Guru Shishya Sampradaya, or the living lineage of the Guru-disciple relationship. And this whole system is actually corroborated by the latest, most state-of-the-art scientific research. After decades of study on the physical, mental, chemical, and biological uniqueness of meditative states and enlightened beings, it has been found that in the normal waking state alone, their brain waves show that they are in a complete meditative state, despite being fully active and engaged. In the world of athletics, this state is known as the being in the zone, a glimpse into the peak of focus, cognitive function, attention, and coordination, to name a few. Casually walk, talk, settled in this peak. Recent studies have also found that we imbibe the body language, behaviors, and patterns of those in our environment, not just on the behavioral level, but to the depths of the neurological layer. This is also known as the mirror neuron effect. In this way, there is no better teacher than the enlightened Guru, who, as per modern science, exists as the superconscious, biological, reproducible,